Welcome back to Our Open World. I'm Kyle, and we're so glad you're here. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification right here. That way, you don't miss any time we post a video. And slap the like button, because that's a good thing to do, right?
That's right.
It is. You slap it. Literally slap it. And if we get 10 likes on this video, we will know you liked it enough for us to do another one. What we're doing today, Paige is out of town for the weekend. She's in San Francisco. So, I have with me somebody who is practically my brother, Mindle Hastings. Let's give him a round of applause. Welcome. We're glad you're here. For those of you that don't know him, this is the literal definition of walking Marvel dictionary.
But you give me too much credit, but...
Not enough credit is what it is. So we're going to play a fun game today, if you're okay with it. It's something that I'm calling Marvel-ous matchups.
Nice.
Yes. So, the way this is going to work is we have created predetermined Marvel character matchups, one-on-one. They're randomized, and ideally, they are ones that we have not seen fight each other before. Then we are going to...
No holds barred.
No holds barred. But one of the rules is it is only them. You don't get any of their additional weapons or tools or anything that they gather later. So, for example, that would be Thanos minus the gauntlet, because he doesn't have the gauntlet as a default. You have to cite specific scenarios from the comics or the MCU movies for why the character would act a certain way or why they would have the upper hand. Yeah. It can't be a gut feeling, because when you get into gut feelings, it tends to be less factual.
Yeah.
But then when it's all said and done and we've kind of let the dust settle, then we're going to use our whiteboards here, these doohickeys, and we're going to write our final answer. Then Paige has been nice enough while in San Francisco to answer these same questions with what she thinks the answer should be, who she thinks would win. So, the winner will be determined based on points, but you only get a point if you agree with Paige. Now that leads me into the third rule. The third rule is you cannot think like Paige. You have to think like yourself and answer true to what you believe.
I tend to find it really hard to think like Paige anyway.
I don't know if that's because she's a weird person or... Sorry, Paige.
She's unique.
She is. She really is. But she's amazing. We love her.
Oh, she's fantastic.
Right. Yeah. So, but I'm saying that because that can sway the rules of the game, and it can sway the outcome. If you're trying to think, if I'm thinking like Paige, who would she pick? You have to be true to yourself. Who would you want to win and why?
I can be pretty objective about my opinion, because I hold my opinion very dear. So
yes, I know this about you. I'm kind of the same way.
Right.
So, okay.
So this will work out.
Yes, and then the fourth rule is have fun. I will force you to have fun. And if you're not having fun, you have to fake it to show me that you're intending to have fun.
I have such a hard time having fun.
I've noticed. No,
yeah.
I'm kidding. So, our first one for round one, we have Captain America versus Hulk. Now, I have to say, Captain America is my favorite Marvel hero for several reasons. So, I have to put that aside.
So, I figure a good place to start is comparing what their actual powers are. He is a super soldier, but he's also still human. So the way I heard that defined is that unlike a lot of the other superheroes, say like Spider-Man, who could lift a tank over his head, you know, if he tried, Captain America is the peak of human physical perfection. He's as strong as a human being can get. He's as fast as a human being can get. He's as agile as a human being can get, for example. So he does have a peak strength that's not wild, that is not outside of human capacity, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas the Hulk, you know, is on a completely different scale, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
His strength, I mean, I think I saw his strength listed as he can lift 100 tons. Yeah. But the problem, of course, is his powers vary.
Yeah.
The madder the Hulk gets, the stronger the Hulk gets.
That's right. That's very true.
He also has, you know, he's nigh invulnerable. He can be hurt, but he also has a healing factor. That heals him at a, you know, massive rate.
So grab your whiteboard, and we are going to both write our answer. Okay, you want to go first since you're the guest?
Sure.
Okay.
I chose the Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
Captain America's resources are just himself, right? Which is huge. Don't get me wrong, I'm not underselling him, but the Incredible Hulk, what makes him what he is that he is practically unstoppable unless you can, muster enough resources to stop him.
Yeah,
So.
and I have to say, I completely agree. I went with Hulk also. For the same reasons. I tried to think in my head, is it justifiable to think that he could just wait around in the battle and tactfully use his energy until Hulk wasn't angry anymore? But that's not really the point of what we're doing here. It's at full capacity, fighting each other in full power.
Yeah.
Who's going to win? All right, Captain America versus Hulk. This is what Paige said. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Her answer was Captain America.
What?
So yeah, I'll show you guys Captain America. If you can read that, I don't think you can, but trust me, it does say Captain America. Yeah. See, he verified.
I verified.
So I would love to know why she chose Captain America, but that means neither of us get a point.
Right.
So this is going to be tougher than I thought.
Oh man.
That was eye-opening.
Yeah.
So okay, round 2, we have Thor versus Black Panther. With your thoughts.
Last time. It's your turn.
Well, technically, I started it last time.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right. So the thing here is that the Wakandan people are so technologically advanced that Thor's got, magic powers at his disposal. Whether you're talking Stormbreaker or Mjolnir.
Without giving away my answer,
yeah.
I want to say one thing, and maybe you'll know the answer to this actually. In the MCU, for example, the Black Panther's suit is made of vibranium, and his claws are vibranium. Would vibranium be able to withstand a direct lightning hit and protect the wearer of the suit? Because we saw in the movie, when it hit Cap's shield, it sent a shockwave. But a human being inside of that, would it be like a toaster oven and like melt him, or how would that work? Because it doesn't have anywhere to go.
Well, I think the idea is that if I recall how Shuri describes it, it absorbs kinetic energy. Yeah. But lightning would not be kinetic energy.
Okay.
Lightning.
So it would just go.
I wouldn't doubt that it is insulated to some degree, but. Being insulated from an electrical shock because you touched a power line versus being struck by lightning,
right?
Is kind of a whole different
big
level.
Difference.
So I lean toward a lightning bolt would be a pretty bad hit to Black Panther.
Are you ready to write your answer?
I am.
Okay, I am as well. I went with Thor, the God of Hammers. And if you don't get that reference, because we've now said it like 3 times, you have to go watch the movies because it's amazing. I picked Thor because of that last little bit. Because if it had been that the suit would absorb the electricity or the energy coming from the electricity and would have downplayed anything involved there, I probably would have gone Black Panther.
I also voted for Thor, but I illustrated my point with, although I agree about the lightning area, I also feel that Thor's ability to control weather really just trumps anything that Black Panther could do, because he could, for example, create a tornado and suck him into the tornado and then go to lunch, come back,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
throw a few boulders in the tornado, wait. I'm
true.
just a little afraid that Black Panther wouldn't have a lot to be able to fight back with. So that's where I land. Unfortunately. Okay. So, but of course, as we know, just because you and I agree, it doesn't mean Paige agrees.
That's very true. And Paige's knowledge of Marvel is not that extensive, which is what makes this fun. Okay, are we ready for Paige's answer?
Yes.
Drum roll. Thor versus Black Panther. She went with Thor. Ding, 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 ding. You want to verify since they can't see it?
Oh yes, thank you. I was doubting you. No.
Yeah, we should. No. All right. So that is a point for each of us. We are now tied, even at 1.
We are like brothers, and yet we disagree fairly often.
We're like Loki and Thor.
Yeah.
Which one of us is Loki, though? Don't answer that. Okay. On to the third one, and this one I feel like is going to go really quick.
Yeah.
We have StarLord versus the Scarlet Witch.
Oh.
And in my head, it's no contest.
Well, okay, yeah, we maybe should also ask that could be a bonus round, is who would win in a dance-off, Star-Lord or Scarlet Witch?
Scarlet Witch all the way. No. Oh, okay. So there you go. We are both for Scarlet Witch.
I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Well, and that's a good thing to do.
Well, the Scarlet Witch, her powers are vast. I mean, really, to cite the movies, as you said we should, I mean, she just about killed Thanos, who I think we can all agree, Thanos, when you rank everybody, is pretty much at the top.
Yeah.
He's the peak of the food chain, except that maybe he's not, because the Scarlet Witch almost killed him until he's like, okay, I'm just going to sacrifice my entire army to
get
dying.
rid of her. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Okay.
I don't think StarLord has a hope.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I mean, all it will take is for her to do her, fancy wizardry hand things and just like smash him, and then.
But because I really can't let this go, I should also point out that in the comics, the Scarlet Witch is actually the apprentice to Doctor Strange.
We're losing our microphone.
We are. That she actually. I should probably stop talking.
Oh, fine. We got it.
Yay. So that we actually knows magic, like really deeply. And that at one point her mutant, her powers of reality manipulation grew so vast that at one point she basically altered all of reality, so that her father, Magneto in the comic books, from X-Men fame, was actually like ruling North America and things like that. So, and then she also wiped out all but 300 mutants on the planet at one point. Their powers, anyway. So, great.
Okay, well, so we're both in agreement, Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
What about Paige?
Yes, we have to see what Paige thinks. And I have a feeling she agrees with us, because I know that she loves Scarlet Witch. But I have it right here. You want to do it this time?
Oh, thank
Go for it. Yeah, I'll give you the honor.
All right, Star-Lord versus Scarlet Witch, and Paige chose Scarlet Witch.
All right. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, but we're still tied.
We are. We're tied 2-2
Curse you,
now.
Kyle.
Oh! No. Moving on, we have round 4. Gamora versus Doctor Strange.
Oh.
So.
Gamora is known as the most dangerous woman in the universe.
Yes.
That's pretty hardcore.
And the daughter of Thanos, or one of the daughters of Thanos.
Yes.
And green.
By adoption.
Which anything green is automatically awesome.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Hulk, the Jolly Green Giant.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Kermit the Frog.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she should win just because of that.
It's not easy being green.
I love it. Nice. That was amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thanos was standing there, and spoilers, but I don't care. And this random character that they were calling Requiem shows up and cuts his head off.
Nice.
And then this Requiem person goes running around collecting Infinity Stones and everything, and it turns out to be Gamora. And
Nice.
She actually collects all of the Infinity Stones. And she does what her father does. She kills, or she eliminates half the universe, but the way she did it is instead of killing them, she folded the universe in half and combined everybody with somebody else, so that there were half as many people, but they had shared lives. Like their lives were all a merger of other characters.
Interesting.
Yeah. So.
Which also didn't solve the problem Thanos was trying to solve, because now there's half the resources. But
yeah.
Okay.
I forget why she did that. I thought Infinity Warps wasn't that great, but my point being, she basically went and managed to collect all the Infinity Stones by her lonesome and killed her dad in the process.
Yeah.
Kind of a big deal. So I'm just throwing all that out there before we pit her against Doctor Strange.
That's fair. Yeah. Something about the Daughters of Thanos and Thanos and their affection with the Infinity Stones. And Karen Gillan, if you're watching, you did a great job portraying Nebula.
That is right.
Yeah. So, okay. Do we even need to talk about Doctor Strange? I mean, we just talked about his relation with the Scarlet Witch and how they're somewhat similar, but also slightly different. Maybe we should, just for those that don't know who he is.
Well, he's the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yes, he is.
Supreme being a pretty strong word here.
Yes.
Yes. No, his power.
Well, and he's Sorcerer Supreme, and he's a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't get any higher than that.
Yeah, unlike Doctor Doom, who, little fact,
Isn't
not
a doctor.
But anyway,
yes.
Still hope he's coming to the MCU.
So do you want to explain who Doctor Strange is? For those that don't know? If you
Sure.
don't know, though, you've been under a rock, honestly.
Well, yeah. But that's okay. We don't judge.
Unless you're a DC fan.
Yeah. Did we judge? Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme. He is the greatest sorcerer in the universe. In fact, in the comics, not too long ago, he went around the universe, kind of recollecting his, prowess and everything, and becoming even greater than he's ever been. He's fought Galactus, not single-handedly, well, close to single-handedly.
Kind of.
So, kind of a big,
Yeah.
That's pretty good stuff. Yeah. The Eye of Agamotto actually has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's
so,
from the MCU,
and
but...
even without the Eye of Agamotto, Doctor Strange is vastly powerful.
Fair enough.
So,
Fair enough.
Just
Fair enough.
throwing it out there. But
Okay. All right. Fair enough. And that cloak by itself does a lot of damage too. So
I was actually just thinking he's the only character on this list, as far as I can tell, who has an ally as an equipped
Yes.
weapon.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
So it's kind of 2 versus 1,
Yeah.
Poor Gamora. But
All right. You ready to answer then?
I am.
Okay.
Man, you writing a novel over there?
Yes. I have to. I have to write a novel. All right. So I think I went. No. Who went first last time?
I think I did.
You did?
I could be wrong.
You want to go first again?
Sure.
Go for it.
Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. He's just vastly powerful.
Yeah, he is. Supreme Doctor Strange.
Supreme.
He's supreme.
Does that mean he has sour cream on him? Or...
Sour cream and diced tomatoes.
Yes!
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
Everything's better when it's supreme.
Okay, so we both said Doctor Strange. That doesn't mean we get a point, though. We have to see what Paige thinks.
Hello?
Hey, Paige, it's Mindle.
Hi.
So, Kyle and I apparently lost the piece of paper that says who you pick, Doctor Strange or Gamora.
It wasn't a piece of paper, it's an email.
Well, but I had Mom write them out because on the email I would see them all at once.
So, but the short of it is we don't know who you picked. If you click to this video, it's going to be great. You're going to enjoy it.
And if you enjoy that, and you enjoyed this, and you want to subscribe, click here.
Nice.
You're not going to regret it. I guarantee it.
This is the best.
Especially if this guy comes around more often.